Welcome back to the Snakes here on OOTP 23. We have just finished the 2027 regular season. 91-71 is our record. As you can see, we are in the playoffs for a second season in a row. So take a look at the standings here. Expanded standings in the division. A plus 87 run differential, which is, I don't remember what it was in season one for us, but I'm fairly certain that's the best run differential we've had in this series with the D-backs. So 91 win season, end up overtaking the Padres there for the second spot in the division, and we overtook them obviously for the wild card. So Pirates D-backs will be the playoff series we will be taking on, 3-game set in Pittsburgh. We will do a little bit of a preview of that a little later on here in the video. So as far as how our team has done individually, the pitching was very solid down the stretch here. Obviously, a lot of these guys were picked up at the deadline, Lilly, Wilson, and Martinez. Sandoval's been here all season long, did spend a decent time on the IL, though. But overall, very solid season, 3.2 WAR, very solid ERA+, FIP-. Nothing to complain about there. Lowest BABIP in baseball for a start for a pitcher. So great to see there from Patrick Sandoval. We actually are going to have him for another season at only $6 million. So pretty solid signing there, as he's able to put up two really good seasons here in 2026 and 2027. His first year with us, or let's take a look at his overall career numbers. His first season with us, 2 WAR, but not a great season overall. Pretty bad in 2028, and then past 2 seasons just figured things out with our pitch count limit we've been rocking with, and he's actually pitched more innings even with the pitch count than he was without it. Well, then you've got the guys we picked up. Ryan Lilly, we picked him up at the deadline here. Was very solid with us and very solid with Detroit. Love to see it. 139 ERA+, 78 FIP- with both teams. A little bit of a better ERA+ with them, but I mean, overall, very solid season for Ryan Lilly here. He is also a guy that we could probably bring back next season. Not even eligible for arbitration yet, apparently. And, he is 31, so he's a little bit older, but I mean, could definitely be a cheap guy to bring back for 2028. But obviously, we will make those decisions in the offseason. But this year in 2027, very solid for Ryan Lilly. And we also got Brooks Wilson, who we picked up at the deadline from the Giants. He was not as good with us as he was with the Giants. 21 starts with them. He made back-to-back All-Star teams with the Giants. This is 26, and this is 27. Good FIP-, just a little bit below league average ERA+, though, but nothing really too bad. Looks like his BABIP was a bit higher. Maybe that had something to do with it. But overall, definitely not. It's like I'm regretting trading for him. And then we also picked up Marcelo Martinez, who is another guy we have a possibility to bring back next season. He's 31 as well. I don't like the extreme fly ball guys, we all know, but I mean, he was pretty decent. 132 ERA+, FIP- around league average. Not too concerned about that. But wasn't really giving up a ton of home runs this season. Controls the strike zone really well. He's been very solid in his career, just a lot of two solid 2 WAR seasons in his career. And yeah, I mean, nothing really to complain about here. He's got the championship experience with the 2024 Royals, and he's going to help us here in the playoffs, hopefully. And like I said, he's also a guy we could possibly bring back. We picked him up in the trade with sending Pablo Lopez to the Rangers, opening up all that budget room, and then we get this guy who is much cheaper and has been much better than Pablo Lopez this season. Let's see how he finished his year with Texas. Wow, he was actually good with Texas. Of course he was. Of course he was good with Texas, and he was awful with us. But still, we have the capability of bringing Martinez back at a very cheap deal, while Pablo Lopez obviously is quite expensive. Martinez is projected to only get $5 million in arbitration next season, so very affordable pitcher if we decide to bring him back. And then the rest of the thing, I mean, our bullpen, the back end of the bullpen, once again, really solid. Aaron Ashby picks up a 2.5 WAR in the bullpen. The most relief appearances in baseball at 72. 100 innings out of the pen, 155 ERA+, struck out 13 K per 9, only 3 walk per 9, less than 1 home run per 9. I mean, what else do you want? The guy was phenomenal out of the bullpen. I mean, was that the best season of his career? Aside from 2022 with Milwaukee, where he was pretty decent out of the rotation, basically the best season of his career. Definitely, I mean, the best, highest WAR. So best season of his career comes as our stopper here in 2027. And then Steven Cruz does what he does once again. 2 WAR coming out of the bullpen, 68 innings. I mean, very solid ERA plus, extremely good FIP minus. Struck out 15 per 9, only 6 walks per 9. That's very solid for his control rating. I mean, he's incredible. Incredible, all while playing on a league minimum deal. We also have DL Hall at the back end of the bullpen. Led the league in games pitched in once again. Not so much relief appearances, where he had 84 last year out of the bullpen, but 70 out of the bullpen this year, 5 starts. We know he wasn't good as a starter, but overall, very, very, very good as a reliever, once again for DL Hall. Our guy Morejón got 30 starts in the rotation. You know, not the best season, but not the worst. Basically exactly what he did last year. Very consistent. You know, he's not bad, he's not awful. Very solid, like, back end of the rotation sort of guy. And, you know, we'll take that. He's somebody who has a team option next season at a bump to $8.5 million. So he's somebody who, you know, for what he is, probably not going to be bringing him back next year. But, I mean, he's definitely been serviceable for us these past 2 seasons. And then we also picked up Bobby Miller from the waiver wire right at the trade deadline, and he was really good this season. I don't know why Atlanta waived him. Atlanta was just like, hey, we don't want him anymore. So we picked him up, and he was even better with us than he was with Atlanta. I mean, striking out way more guys, even walking. I mean, look at this. He has an 11.8 K per 9, a sub-1 walk per 9. I mean, what else do you want? He was phenomenal for us out of the bullpen. Bryce Elder was solid. 121 ERA plus, sub 100 FIP minus. Weissenberger did his thing where he struck out a bunch of guys, had a solid ERA plus and FIP minus. Nate Fisher, we picked him up on the waivers early in the season. He did his thing. Ethan Evanko, who we picked up at the deadline from the Yankees, he only pitched 8 innings for us, but very solid in those 8 innings. And then we take a look at the hitting side of things. We had some pretty solid bats on the team this year. Alek Thomas, 4.7 WAR, 119 WRC plus, 11 home runs, 39 doubles on the year, 805 OPS. I mean, 25 stolen bases, 86% stolen base percentage. What else do you want? Alek Thomas, extremely good player for us here in 2027. We also got Luis Garcia, who we picked up from the Nationals, who was even better, honestly. Higher WAR than he has had with the Nationals, 4 WAR. 115 WRC plus. Doesn't strike out a lot. Ton of hits, ton of doubles, ton of home runs. What else do you want? Luis Garcia, absolute monster of a bat. And then the man himself, Alberto Mendez, a 3.9, almost 4 WAR as just a total nothing at the plate. I mean, just incredible. Incredible. 3.9 WAR. I mean, the guy's insane. 13 swipe bags and a 92.9 success rate. 12 BSR. I mean, just incredible. Take a look at the ZR. 26.7. 26.7 ZR. The guy is insane. Agent Zero. We love it. And then, sorting by WAR, right below him is Corbin Carroll, because he did miss a little bit of time on the IL. Only played in 127 games, but still 3 WAR. Another 3 WAR season for him. 105 WRC plus, 29 doubles. Swiped a ton of bags, 37 swipe bags, a 9 BSR. We love it. We love to see it. Him and Thomas locking down the corners. We got Marchand, who is finally being a good hitter. Finally being a solid catcher. We picked him up for the Phillies in 2024, and it took him a bit to really get to put together some solid seasons, you know. Really even got time all the way back to 2020 in real life. 2021 barely played for the Phillies. 2023 played a bit, wasn't good. 2024 wasn't good. We picked him up because of his ratings in 2024. Wasn't good for us. 2025 wasn't good. And then last year, towards the end of the season, he's like, hey, I remember how to hit. So we played him to the end of the season last year. He won the starting job this season, and he puts up a 2.7 WAR season. Love to see it. And we just signed him to a 2-year extension, too. So we're going to have him next year at a very cheap $3.5 million because we will absolutely be picking up that team option. And then our guy Josue Cruz actually put together a above 100 WRC plus here, above league average hitter, 31 doubles, 29 home runs, 232 ISO. Guy drives and runs, hits home runs, hit doubles. That's his job. He hits, and that's what he does. We love to see it. Rock Reggio came up from AAA, puts up a 1.2 WAR, a 128 WRC plus. Very, very good. Rock Reggio, 13 doubles, 5 home runs. Not the biggest walk rate. You would think he would have a higher walk rate with what his eye is, but I mean, he still does get on base quite a bit. 376 here in the big leagues, 442 in AAA, 371 in the big leagues last year. The guy knows how to get on base. We picked up Eli White at the deadline from the Texas Rangers as a veteran to pick up, and he was around league average for us. Not as good as he was with Texas, but I mean, he barely played with us. Doing his job. When he does play, he hits well. What else can he ask for? Antonio Anderson ended up splitting the second base job with Tamar Johnson this season. Both of them got around 300 ABs. Both of them played a similar amount of time, and both of them put up very, very similar WRC pluses. 92 for Anderson, 93 for Johnson. This was Anderson's first big league playing time. He is 22, just turned 22 recently. He was our first round pick in 2023. Was very good in AAA. Came up here and he was fine. Not like what he ideally is when he's in his prime. But I'll take that for his first stint in the big leagues, first slightly less than 300 plate appearances. And then we've also got Tamar Johnson, like I said, who basically put up another season like that. And this is 2 seasons in a row now of being not the best hitter. Last season, at least, he swiped a ton of bags at a really high rate and put up some good BSR. This year, swiped some bags, not at a great rate, and was a negative BSR. So he wasn't even really a factor on the base paths this season, which is not ideal. Connor Scott only got time really as a backup 4th outfielder for us this season. He was around a league average bat. I mean, I'll take that. 11 doubles, 5 home runs as a bench piece. 6 swipe bags at 100% rate, positive BSR, even though speed's not his game. But, I'll take him. He obviously didn't play as much as he did last year for us. Or I guess he actually did. He actually played more, but last year he played that amount of time as a starter for us. Well, he actually put up the same doubles, home runs, very similar seasons, honestly. So I guess that's kind of who he is. He's, guy is going to be around a league average hitter. I'll take that as a guy who comes up to the big leagues for the first time at age 26. Absolutely. Our guy Cedric Mullins just recently came off the IL. Obviously was not good for us this season. Started the season really poorly, got hurt with the post-concussion syndrome. He's come back, and if we take a look at his splits here, got 9 games in September since coming back. Did not have any rehab assignment, just came straight back, played 9 games. He's better than what we had in center field. So hopefully, maybe he's going to start putting some things together here in the playoffs. Maybe he's a surprise contributor here in the Pittsburgh series. And then Jack Lausch, who finished the season on a cold streak, of course. If we take a look at his splits here in AAA, August and September was tearing the cover off the ball in AAA, so we decided to bring him up as an extra bat here at the big league level for us, and he proceeded to not even get an at-bat in September. Interesting. So he never even played in the big league since we called him back up. So he's just, I guess he's on a cold streak from his continuation from July in the big leagues, but he's on the team. He's a bat to have. He's a guy on the roster. And obviously, my scat thinks he's going to be a very, very good player over time. So, hopefully he's able to turn into that for us. And then, of course, we are going to be missing a couple players here for us. Also, I didn't realize that Slade tore his labrum down in AAA. He was not good in the big leagues. He was pretty good in AAA, but tore his labrum. Not great to see. Also, Capochi tore his labrum as well while pitching in Reno. He was not really, he was around league average in Reno, split between the bullpen and the rotation. He completely tore his labrum. So, the Italian pitchers we got down in AAA, not good seasons for their labrums. But the injuries that we want to focus on here are, of course, Gavin Sheets and Darius Perry. Both of these guys are big losses because Perry was actually solid bat for us this season. 9 home runs off the bench in 50 games round league average WRC plus. He is going to miss 4 more weeks. So, not great there. And then Gavin Sheets, of course, is just a big bopper in the middle of our order. He had 24 doubles, 19 home runs before he went down with a fractured finger. Very solid player. Unfortunate we're going to be missing him for the playoffs. To be fair, he was kind of slumping. Definitely, more than kind of. He was slumping in August before he got hurt. So, when he got hurt, he wasn't really contributing. But overall, though, very solid bat is Gavin Sheets. And the interesting thing about Perry being hurt is that we only had 2 catchers on our 40-man into September, which was when Perry got hurt, because we just didn't add another catcher to our 40-man here. I felt like, if we needed to add somebody, we could have added them at some point, which we did. We called up Ariston Vesey, who, if we take a look at our 40-man here, was ending the season in the big leagues, never even played, never even took an AB in the big leagues for us, but he's been in the big leagues ever since Perry went down with the injury. Unfortunately, he is not eligible for the playoffs. If you go here, place on playoff roster, it says could not put him on the playoff roster. Either the roster is full, or the roster is full, or this player is ineligible for the playoff roster, or is an injury replacement, in which case he must have been a part of your organization prior to roster expansion, which he wasn't, and must be on the 40-man roster. So we're kind of fucked when it comes to catchers. Probably never going to go into a season again where we only have 2 catchers on the 40-man roster. I don't think I've really ever had a situation like this happen, but I mean, if Marchand gets hurt, we don't have a catcher in the playoffs. I was curious to see if any of these guys have, like 30 catcher ability or something. None of them do, obviously. If Marchand gets hurt, we don't have a catcher. Oh my god. Ryan Lilly's got 35 catcher ability with a 55 arm. If Marchand gets hurt, I guess Ryan Lilly is our backup catcher. Alrighty, so here is the roster that we are going to be heading into the playoffs with. This is our team. We're going to be rocking a 3-man rotation here of Sandoval, Lilly, and Martinez. This order could be changed once we see what these guys' staminas are going to look like. We do have today off, and then tomorrow it's right into it. So Sandoval should be good to go. Lilly might have to be the 3rd guy for the 3rd game, and Martinez might have to be the 2nd guy, but it's going to be some version of these 3 guys if we go 3 games. Well, in the bullpen, Ashby, Stopper, the back end, Weissenberger, Cruz, and DL Hall, the big 3 there in the setup. Fisher is the middle relief with a secondary setup, and then we've got all these guys' options for long relief with secondary roles as well. Evanko, Orejon, Wilson, Elder, and Bobby Miller. Obviously, we will actually be playing the games, so how these guys get used will be all up to my decision-making inside the actual sim, or inside the actual game. While the hitting side of things, it's going to be looking like this. Against right-handed pitching, Reggio, Carroll, Thomas, Garcia, Cruz, Marchand, Mullins, Anderson, and Mendez. And then against lefties, it's Carroll, Marchand, Thomas, Garcia, White, DHing, Mullins, Reggio, Anderson, and Mendez. And if we take a look at the playoff tree, this is what it's looking like. American League side of thing, Guardians and Red Sox await the Yankees and Twins, or the Angels and the Rangers. While on the National League side of things, the Cubs and the Dodgers are awaiting one of us, the Pirates, the Padres, and the New York Mets. If we take a look at here at the hitting stats at the end of the season, we can see Luis Garcia is actually the 4th highest RBI man in baseball this season with 127 runs driven in. Stephen Kwan, the king, leading the league in batting average, a .338 average for him this season. Luis Garcia's 41 doubles also landed him in the top 5 in doubles. And then Alek Thomas is actually tied with Pinyango of the Cubs for triples, with 12 triples on the season for Alek Thomas. Corbin Carroll's 37 swipe bags has him in the top 5 for stolen bases. And Tamar Johnson, big reason why his base running has not been great this season is because he actually has the 2nd most caught stealing here in the big leagues, tied with Oscar Mercado, Garrett Mitchell, and Trey Turner. While on the pitching side of things, as far as our arms go, you got Marcelo Martinez, who is in the top 5 with the least amount of walks per 9. You've also got Patrick Sandoval, who has the 3rd lowest whip in Major League Baseball. Sandoval also had the second lowest BABIP in Major League Baseball, led the National League, though, as the guy above him was an Astro. Also the third lowest opponent's average with a 205, and the fourth highest win percentage. While DL Hall had 23 holds, which is the most in Major League Baseball. While on the defensive side of things, we've got ourselves a monster. Third most assists in Major League Baseball, Agent Zero. The highest zone rating, Agent Zero. 26.7. He even beat out Pete Crow Armstrong, who we know, he actually got hurt. Post-concussion syndrome. That's post-concussion syndrome. We know that's not fun. That's what Mullins went through this season. But if we take a look at career fielding, I mean, Pete Crow Armstrong's had some absurd ZR, his highest being 22, and that is still not as high as Mendez has had this season with a 26.7 zone rating. So as we know, we are about to be taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates here in the wild card, a 3-game set in Pittsburgh. They won 93 games this season. Their differential between what they were expected to get and what they actually got is 0. They ended up exactly what their run differential thought they were going to be, while we were only 1 game better than our differential. But they scored 124 more runs than they gave up. We scored 87 more runs than they gave up. And let's take a look at what the Pirates look like. So as far as their pitchers, I've said they've got good pitchers before, and they continue to have good pitchers. Max Chapman, who just recently pitched, so he's not going to be going in Game 1, but he is an extremely good pitcher here. If we take a look at his career stats, he's put up a 4 WAR, a 6 WAR last year, and a 4 WAR this season. Not the greatest ERA plus, but still a very, very good pitcher in Max Chapman that we are going to have to be fearing if we face him at some point in this series, but it looks like we might not. If we just easily take the net in 2 games, we might be avoiding Max Chapman entirely. While they have Colin Selby here listed as their closer, but I guess he's closing for the playoffs, but he was a starter for them this season, made 31 starts, put up a 3 WAR. Not really sure why I don't want this guy in the rotation for the playoffs, but I mean, he's part of their team. They've also got Cano here, who is a very interesting extreme ground ball guy who I've thought about trying to acquire at some point. At one point, I was looking at him to possibly acquire, but we just didn't really have the capital to get him. He's 33, but he's been putting up consistent, let me see, Major League, consistent, 2 WAR seasons, 2.5 back-to-back years here in 2026 and 2027. He was 1.6 his first year in Pittsburgh. I think that's what it was. After 2025, I was looking at him like, I like the extreme ground ball, like this guy. But, very solid ground ball guy, sinker, slider, splitter too for the Pirates. Quinn, the son of a Priester man, is in their rotation as well. 2.3 WAR in the season for him. Around league average pitcher, but still solid pitcher to have. They got Albert Abreu as a monster in their bullpen, it looks like. Striking out a ton of guys, not walking too many guys. Solid WAR for him. Kumar Rocker is actually a reliever for them. Very interesting. They took him in the 2nd round of 2022 because he did not go 1st round like the Texas Rangers weirdly did in real life. But looks like he's really hasn't pitched much in the big leagues. Or I guess he was a reliever. I guess he has, okay. The 2024, 2025, he was a pretty decent reliever. Nothing too special, though. And then, I guess he was pretty good in 2024, but then barely pitched in 2026, and then 2027, he's been solid once again in the bullpen. Serviceable reliever to have. While they're hitting, I know for sure they have quite a few really solid bats. They still have Brian Reynolds because they have him extended through 2028 at $20 million. So Brian Reynolds, still a Pittsburgh Pirate, putting up a 5 WAR season. Take a look here. I mean, he's just been very, very good. Not the greatest in 2022 and 2023, serviceable, but then ever since 2024, he's just been the Brian Reynolds we all know and love. They got Kyle Lewis as well on their team. He's actually their center fielder, putting up a 4 WAR season in his first year on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Incredible. How did they get him? On just a 1-year deal. They signed him like a sign low deal. So he was, we take a look here. He was fine with Seattle in 2024, but they decided not to bring him back. Wasn't really ever a good hitter. Went to Kansas City for a couple years. Wasn't good there. And then he comes here to Pittsburgh at age 31, and he's like, hey, 4 WAR, 131 WRC plus, and I'm going to be at least a serviceable center fielder for you. And they just signed him to a minor league contract with a major league option. That's how low he was in free agency, and they struck gold with Kyle Lewis. They still have Ke'Bryan Hayes at third base, putting up a 3.8 WAR. Solid hitting season as well. I'm assuming he's incredible defensively. Yeah, solid defensively. Endy Rodriguez is their catcher, puts up a 3 WAR, 125 WRC plus. That's an extremely good catcher, putting up that good of a hitting season, while being not the greatest defensive catcher, but, you know, good enough. And he obviously rakes. And then after there, just a lot of, like, serviceable guys. And then it kind of falls off after there. They got, like, Castro and Montero with 1 WARs. And then after that, it's just a bunch of kind of, like, bench guys. Cannon Smith and Jigba, Leover Peguero, Nick Gonzalez. Looks like they're playing Ian Happ every day, and he has not been good whatsoever for them. As 0 WAR, 90 WRC plus. Definitely not what you're expecting when you play a guy for 544 plate appearances. You don't expect a 0 WAR. And if we take a look at how they've done, they did end the season strong with a 13-7 month of September. They are a very solid across-the-board hitting team, like top 5 in all these categories. 3rd most runs scored in the National League this season, but they don't run very much. We do run a lot, and they also don't hit a lot of home runs while they're pitching. 7th most runs, or 7th least amount of runs allowed. They do a good job of not allowing hits. They got a good team. You know, they play defense. They got a good team. They don't hit many home runs. They're a solid team. And of course, you got us, also finished strong in September at 15-6 on a little win streak here. Sweep the Dodgers, sweep this Rockies in this really weird, like, 5-game set. And now we have this Pittsburgh series. But yeah, ending September very, very strong here. We are on fire heading into the playoffs. And then take a look at the info page, obviously. 2nd best batting average as a team in the National League. The 5th most runs scored. That ended up being quite solid. 2nd most hits. 5th on OBP. 6th in WAR. Least amount of strikeouts. 3rd most stolen bases. And then the best base running plus there. And then the pitching, you know, wasn't the greatest, but we got it done. Definitely improved once we picked up those guys at the deadline here. 6th least runs allowed. 6th in WAR, the least amount of hits allowed, the 5th lowest opponent's average, 5th least home runs, 5th in strikeouts, solid defensively. We're a good team too. We're no slouch. This is not like last year's D-backs team where we kind of just snuck into the playoffs by the skin of our teeth. We're a team that deserves to be here. Alrighty, it is time. Game 1 of the wild card set here against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Riggio, Carroll, Thomas, Garcia, Cruz, Marchand, Mullins, Anderson, Mendez is the lineup. Patrick Sandoval's throwing. They have Cano throwing. Let's do this. All right, Cano pitching. Rock Riggio leading things off. The Oklahoma State man just swing away. 1-0 count to Riggio. Rips one right field, but it's going to be popped up to Ian Happ, who puts it away for out number 1. Corbin Carroll, just take a pitch. See what we have. 1-0. All right, take another pitch. All right, 2-0. Now swing away. And Corbin Carroll rips one right back up the middle. That's a base knock there for the D-backs, and they've got a runner on first base. So Alek Thomas, take a pitch. Outside, take another pitch. All right, how about now we do a little hit and run action. Oh, they're trying to pick him off. Okay, hit and run. Rips up the middle, and Corbin Carroll is going to go first to third. A perfectly executed hit and run there as Thomas rips it through the middle. And the D-backs are cooking here. 2 hits at the top of the first. Runners are on the corners. Brings up Luis Garcia. Take a pitch. Strike 1. See if we can get 2 guys in a scoring position as Thomas goes off for second base. He is in there. Let's go. 2 runners in scoring position here. 1-1 count to Luis Garcia. Swing away. He strikes out looking. All right, so he goes down in the 3-2 count. Now it brings up Josue Cruz. Just swing away. As he launches one into center, but it's going to be right at Kyle Lewis. We strand runners at second and third. The good start does not produce anything for the Snakes. Hans Montero leading things off for the D-backs, or for the Pirates here, the Buccos. Let's just pitch to him. 0-2 count from Patrick Sandoval. Whiffs through it. Sit down. Pitch to Lewis. Don't even care. All right, he walks him. That's not great. Not really a stolen base threat, but we will throw over. Gonna keep you there. Pitch to contact, maybe. 2-2 to Reynolds. And it gets past Mendez. They do hold up at second base, though. So first and second, one out, brings up Castro. Just pitch to him. As that's ripped into left field. That's not good. They do hold him up, though. Bases drunk for the Pirates. What's going on, Sandoval? What is going on? I think we want double play depth for the infield. All right, pitch to batter. Let's see what we can get here. 2-1. Chopper. Mendez goes to second to first. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Gets the double play. Pablo works out of... Not Pablo, what am I saying? Patrick Sandoval works out of it. Almost called him Pablo Sandoval. But Marchand leading things off here. Top of the second. Works the 3-2 count. Slices one into left field. That lands in front of Reynolds. It's a base knock to kick off the inning. So Marchand on first base brings up the center fielder Mullins, and he grounds into a double play. All right. Not good. 2 down, nobody on. 3-0 count to Anderson. Takes ball 4. He'll spit on that, take his base. Brings up Mendez. Just swing away. Why not? Pop fly, center field. It's caught by Lewis. Nothing going for the D-backs. Bottom of the second now, Ian Happ. 1-0 count to him. Ground ball, easy play for Garcia. 1 down. Brings up Ke'Bryan Hayes. 1-2 pitch to him. Grounded at the third. Garcia, easy play once again, fires across the diamond. And now we have Andy Rodriguez, their catcher, at the dish. He's first pitch swinging. Chopper at the shortstop. Easy play for Agent Zero. 1-2-3 inning for Sandoval. Still scoreless here into the third inning. Riggio back to the top of the order. Pulls one in the air to right field, but it's going to be caught by Ian Happ for out number 1. Brings up Corbin Carroll. 1-2 count. That was a weird, ricochet back to the pitcher there. Bring up Alec Thomas. Take the first pitch. In there for a ball. Take another pitch. Check swing. Now swing away. Ground ball up the middle. Diving play, but it gets away from the shortstop. Infield single for Alec Thomas. Brings up Luis Garcia. Take a pitch. Down and in. Take another pitch. 2-0. All right. Steal second. Thomas going. Ooh, okay. He changes his mind. Swing away now. Little dribbler back to the pitcher. Nothing going. Still scoreless. Bottom of the third. Figueroa leading things off. Pitch from Sandoval. Chopper at the third base. Garcia rips it across the diamond. 1 down. Back to the top half of the order. This is the second time through now. Sandoval cooking. Montero, pop fly, center field. Easy play for Mullins. Hauls it in. Now it's Kyle Lewis. Pitch to him. 2-2 count. Strike 3. Sit down. Another 1-2-3 inning for Sandoval. We're on to the 4th. Where Josue Cruz is on. Lead things off. Just swing away. Ground ball, second base. Nothing going there to lead off the inning. Marchand now. Take a pitch. All right. Take another pitch. All right. Swing away. Ground ball, second base. This is why I like the ground ballers. Cano's out here just working that bowling ball sinker. And now it brings up Mullins with 2 down. Just swing away. See what we got. Pop fly right field. Ian Happ puts it away. 1-2-3. Go the Snakes. We're on bottom 4 now. Sandoval still cooking. Only 38 pitches. Reynolds leading things off. That's strike 3. Sit down. And it brings up Castro. 3-1 count to him. That's ball 4. Not great. Brings up Nick Gonzalez. Double play depth. Absolutely. Just pitch to him normally. 3-1. Don't like that. Ball 4. That's not good. What's going on? What's going on? Bring up Ian Happ. A hard shift. Yeah, sure. Just, oh my God, Sandoval. What is going on? What is going on? We got to get Bobby Miller up. Bobby Miller in the bullpen. Infield is in. Outfield is normal. I'm kind of interested to bring the outfield in, to be honest. We'll leave it normal because I don't want him getting it past the outfield and scoring everybody on a bloop or something like that. All right, we are going to go visit Mound here. He feels good as ever. Bobby Miller is warming up. All right. We are going to pitch to him. 1-1 count. Chopper. Throw home. Throw back to... He did it again! He did it again! He gets out of it. Patrick Sandoval. My goodness. Just tiptoeing that tightrope. Gets out of it. Still scoreless. On to the 5th inning. Anderson. 2-2. Goes down swinging. Mendez. Screw it. Why not? Bunt for a hit. Lay it down. First base side. Not happening. All right. 2 down. Brings up Riggio. Slicer out to third. That's an easy play for Hayes. 1-2-3. Still scoreless. Bottom 5th. Sandoval. That's going to land in center field. He's got 65 pitches here. Miller is ready. He's about to be 3rd time through the order, so let's just bring in Bobby Miller now. So Bobby Miller has entered the game. Corners are in. Why are corners in? Getting double play depth. Oh, I guess he could bunt. I guess that would be why corners are in. Okay. Pitch to him. 0-1 count. Slicer. Is that 2? Not 2, just 1. So 1 down, runner on first, brings up Hans Montero. Corners are still in. Full count. Pop fly in the infield. Put away by Riggio. So 2 down now, brings up Kyle Lewis. He is a pole hitter. The outfield, we would like to shift to the left here, please. 1-1 count. Runner goes, and he's in there. And it sails into the outfield. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God, Marchand. Runner on third. All right. Fly ball left field. Put away by Carroll. Still scoreless. Top 6 now. Corbin Carroll, take your pitch. All right, 0-1, just swing. 0-2. Strike 3, goes down swinging. Brings up Thomas, just swing away. He's swinging the first pitch. Ground ball first base. Infield single, let's go! Uses the speed, he's on first base. Brings up Garcia. Take a pitch, please. Low and outside, take another pitch, please. 1-1. How about a little hit and run action? Slices it off. Swing away. Oh, he gets plunked. What are you doing, huh? All right. 1st and 2nd here, 1 out. Brings up Josue Cruz. Take a pitch. Strike 1. Swing away. Ground ball. Damn it. Double play ends the inning. We move things on, bottom of the 6th. Brian Reynolds leading things off. Bobby Miller still on the hill. We're gonna keep pitching him. Fly ball left field. Sliding catch. What a play. Brian Reynolds West robs Brian Reynolds actual. Let's go. What a catch. Brings up Castro. Strike 3. Sit down. The Louisville man working it. Brings up Gonzalez. Ground ball. Left side. Yeah, that's right. 1-2-3. We're on to the top of the 7th. It is still scoreless. as Marchand digs in to lead things off. Just swing away. Works a 3-1 count. Takes ball 4. Boom. They're bringing in Contreras now. We got Mullins at the dish here. Hit and run. First pitch, hit and run. Slices it off. All right. Just swing away now. 1-2 count. Called strike 3. Brings up Anderson. I think we are going to get... We're about to be in the bottom of the 7th here, so I think we're going to get Weissenberger up in the pen. And take a pitch here with Anderson. Strike 1, swing away, 0-2. God, just looks at it. 2 down, now it's Mendez, the worst hitter on the team at the dish here. Let's just see if we can work an AB. 0-1. Sure, swing away. Mendez, ground ball, second base. Nothing going. Bottom of the 7th. So Bobby Miller, we're going to take him out. We're going to bring in Weissenberger here to pitch the 7th. The Michigan man comes on into the game. 1-2 count. To Ian Happ, ground ball into the shift, easy out, 1 down. Then it brings up Hayes, 3-0, don't like that. Ball 4, all right. Andy Rodriguez, corners are in. I don't like the corners in thing. He's not going to bunt with 1 out. I want to go double play depth here. And he's a pull hitter, so I want to shift this to the right, and boom. 3-1, ground ball into the double play depth. Beautiful. 4-6-3, gets out of it. Another scoreless inning from the Snakes pitching staff. Move things on. Top of the 8th. We're at the top of the order. They're bringing on the starter, who they have now in the closer role. It is Colin Selby. Riggio here leading things off. Rips right center field. The Oklahoma State man, baby. I hope he still has the bleach blonde hair in this universe. As he trots into second base, leads off the inning with a 2-bagger. Brings up Corbin Carroll. Just swing away. Why not? Gets away. That'll move Riggio up to third base. Runners 90 feet away from scoring. We have Corbin Carroll. I'm tempted to safety squeeze here. I really am. I'm going to take a pitch. All right. We're going to safety squeeze. Lays down the bunt. Oh my God. They played it perfectly. They played it perfectly. Of course. Of course. We're going to get... we're going to get Hall up. Going to Hall up in the bullpen. Corbin Carroll on first base. Take a pitch. Ball 1. Steals second. He goes. He is in there. And it gets in the outfield. He's on third. Just like that, we got another runner on third base with 1 down. Brings up Alec Thomas. So he is going to swing away. Strike 3. So now it's 2 down runner on third. Our chances starting to slip away here. 1-0 to Garcia. 1-1 to Garcia. And he just looks at it. He just looks at it. We don't score anybody despite getting 2 guys over to third base. Oh my God. Let's bring in DL Hall here. In the 8th inning. Facing Peguero. Leading off the inning. Boom. Struck him out. Blows the speedball by him. 0-2. Blows the chain, or gets him whiffing on the changeup, I should say. Back-to-back Ks for DL Hall. Brings up Kyle Lewis, who is absolutely a pull hitter. 2-2 count. Strike 3. DL Hall strikes at the side. We move things on to the top of the 9th. Josue Cruz leading things off. Just swing away. Check swing goes down. God damn it. Brings up Marchand. Just swing away. He also goes down. We're going to leave DL Hall out there for a second inning, though, because that's what he does. He works multiple innings. Mullins, take a pitch. High and tight, ball 1. 1-1. Swing away. Grounds it into the shift. We're on to the bottom of the ninth. It's still nothing. So Brian Reynolds here. We would like to get the shift going, please. 1-2 count. As he flies one against the shift, off the top of the wall. Brian Reynolds, two-bagger here in the ninth to lead things off. Of course. Let's get Cruz up. And I don't even know. I guess we'll get Cruz and Ashby's got 79 stamina. Yeah, we'll just get Cruz up. Castro. We are going to shift the outfield that way. Shift the infield that way. And we are going to pitch to him. 1-2 to Castro. Rips it into left field. Lands in front of Carroll. Throw gets into the cutoff man. So runners around the corners here. Not going well for DL Hall. No worries, I'm good. He is the ground baller. Infield in, outfield in. Just... wonder if we can, like, get a cheeky little pickoff or something here. 0-2. Strike 3, sit down. All right. Infield in, extreme pull, boom, 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 like that. Love that. Infield in, or outfield in. Get a pickoff maybe? Nope. Just pitched him. 3-0. Why? Why, Hall? Oh my god. Do I want to keep rolling with Hall, who has the ground ball capability, or do we bring in Cruz to face Hayes, the right-hander? What has Hayes done against lefties this season? Okay, he's been much better against lefties. We're going to bring in Cruz. Bases drunk. 1 out. Steven Cruz entering the ball game. 1-0 count. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, he caught it! It was a delayed reaction because I thought they were going to tag it from third, but he somehow caught it and they stayed. Oh my god, Cedric Mullins. If we still had Thomas out there like last season, that would have been the game-winning hit. 2 down. Andy Rodriguez here. Sure. Just pitch to him. Full counts. Oh my god. No. A shrimp? A walk-off shrimp? Oh my god, dude. Steven Cruz walks in the only run of the game, and we lose game 1 of the wildcard series 1-0. Despite having runners on third twice. Or 3 times, because in that first inning we had second and third with, 1 out? Just brutal. Just brutal. Alrighty, game 2, our back is up against the wall. We need to win this game. We're throwing Marcelo Martinez because he's rested, and Lily is not rested yet. If we take a look, clicked on the wrong thing. Lily, 38% stamina. He is not ready to go. So Martinez is the one who's going to be going for us here. Quinn Priester, son of a Priester man, is the one going for them. I'm tempted to take Anderson out, honestly. Tempted to take him out of the lineup. No, we're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. Anderson's going to play. This is the lineup we're rocking with. Game 2. Let's do this. All right. The son of a Priester man pitching for the Pirates. Rock Riggio leading things off. Take the first pitch of the game. 1-0. Swing away. Works a 3-1. Riggio rips it into right field. Leadoff single for the Pirates. Or for the Buccos. What am I saying? Lands in, brings up Corbin Carroll. Take pitch. All right, that's 1-0. That's 1-1. A little hit and run action. Check swing, but Riggio in there at second base. So 1-2 count. Runner in scoring position. And Carroll rips it past him at first base. Riggio is going to score! Let's go! We've already scored more than we did yesterday. Riggio scores. Thanks to the stolen base and the single from Corbin Carroll. D-backs strike first. Brings up Alek Thomas. Take a pitch. That hit him. What the heck? They plunked Thomas. So first and second here. Nobody out. Luis Garcia's at the dish. Check swing held up. Take another pitch, please. On strike. Swing away. And he slices that into the gap. That's going to score two. Easily. Very, very... Oh no, we only scored one. Are you kidding me? That didn't score Thomas? 1-run double, so Thomas on third. Garcia at second. 2-0 D-backs lead here. We're cooking. We are cooking. Josue Cruz to the dish. Take a pitch. That's in there for a strike. Have a little swing away action. Full counts. Whiffs through it. Goes down on the cutter. Brings up Marchand. Just swing away right off the bat. He slices one over to third. Ground out, but a run does come in. It's now a 3-0 D-backs lead here in the first inning. Move things on. Cedric Mullins. Just swing away. Works the count full. Ground ball second base. All right, so that's not number 3, but we do tack on 3 runs in the first inning. So Marcelo Martinez starting here. Hans Montero leading things off. 1-2 count. Line drive right at Anderson. Easy at 1 down. Kyle Lewis. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Easy play. 1-2. Brings up Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds. Ground ball. God damn it. I guess I shouldn't have shifted. He's a pull hitter, though, so I figured I would shift him. And he gets the infield single. So Castro's now up. 1-2 count. That's going to land in. Not good. Not good. First and second, and Reynolds goes to third, actually. So runners on the corners here. 2 outs for Nick Gonzalez. Just pitch to him, full count. And that's ripped in the gap. The Pirates are going to tack on at least 1 here. That might score 2. It's probably going to score 2. It does. 2 runs scored for the Pirates. It's a 3-2 ball game. They got a runner on second base. Ian Happ's at the dish. Strikes them out. So we still have the lead, but it's not quite a 3-run lead. Antonio Anderson, 1-2 count. Whiffs through it, 1 down. Mendez works a 3-1. Slicer at the shorts, 2 down. Riggio goes down. So 1-2-3 for the Snakes. Martinez facing Cabrian Hayes. That is going to land in front of Carroll. Leadoff single. Man. Double play depth. Outfield shifted to the left. We want to get pitch to batter here. Slicer. Okay, so they only get the quick at first. So runner on second here, 1 down. Figueroa's at the dish. Just pitch to him. First pitch swinging. Ground ball back to Martinez. Fires the first. That's 2 down. The runner at second here. Brings up Montero. 2-2 count. Ground ball. Agent 0 in the hole. Rips it across the diamond. And they keep it at 3-2. The top 3 now. Corbin Carroll just swing away. Works the count full. And he pops one up the center field, 1 down. Alec Thomas now at the dish. 1-2 count. Slicer at the shortstop. 2 down in the inning. Second. What am I saying? It's third batter of the inning here. 2 down. Luis Garcia, just take a pitch. See if we can work a little count here. Strike 1, okay. 2-2. Luis Garcia. High fly ball, right center field. Not deep enough. Lewis puts it away, 1-2-3 inning for the Snakes. Move things on. Bottom 3. Kyle Lewis at the dish here. We're just going to leave the infield and outfield the way it is. Ground ball, right to Garcia. 1 down. Brings up Brian Reynolds. We're going to shift the outfield, but we're not going to shift the infield for him. Full count. Oh, he rung him up. Let's go. 2 down. Brings up Castro. Same thing here. Shift the outfield, but not the infield. And that's going to be a pop fly. Shallow left field. Carroll coming on. Puts it away. 1-2-3 inning for the Snakes. Top 4 now. Josue Cruz swinging at the first pitch. Pop fly. Infield. Put away by Hayes as he calls off the catcher. Brings on our catcher in Marchand. Take a pitch, maybe. In there for a strike. All right, not great. 0-2 goes down swinging. Brings on Mullins. Ground ball first base, nothing going. Still 3-2 as we move things on. Bottom 4 here. Nick Gonzalez leading things off. Martinez still on the hill. We are just going to pitch to him. Full count. Pop fly in the infield. Anderson gets it. 1 down. Ian Happ, hard shift, because he's an extreme pull hitter. And beautiful framing from Marchand. Back-to-back outs brings up Hayes. First pitch swinging. That's going to be ripped into the corner. To Brian Hayes, that's going to be an easy 2-bagger there to keep the inning alive. So a two-out knock. He's on second base. Brings up Endy Rodriguez here. I am tempted to get somebody else up here. Maybe it's a bunch of righties coming up, so I'm not sure if I want to bring in a lefty, although I could. Maybe Bryce Elder. We're going to get Bryce Elder up in the pen here just for now. See if we can get out of this with Martinez on the hill. Shift the outfield to the left. 0-1 count. Fly ball, center field, played him perfectly. Mullins puts it away, and they strand the runner at second base. Still 3-2, top 5. Quinn Priester still on the hill here. And just swing away. First pitch swinging. Ground ball, second base. Nothing going in that AB. Brings up Mendez. Just swing away. He flares one at the shortstop. 2 down. Brings up Reggio. Take a pitch. In there for a strike. Swing away then. And he goes down swinging. 1-2-3 go the Snakes. It's bottom 5 now. Elder. Figueroa. I think we're gonna just see what Figueroa does. Pitch to him. See what he does. Martinez. Slicer, second base. 1 down. So now we are entering 3 times through the order. It's the top of the order. Do we want to have him face Montero? Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does to Montero. If he gets on, we bring in Elder. That's, we should have brought an Elder. We should have brought an Elder. That's down into the gap. That's going to be a double. Not good. We should have brought in Elder. But now we bring in Elder. So runner on second, 1 down. Bryce Elder, the Longhorn, comes into the game facing Kyle Lewis. And we want to shift the outfield to the left here because he is a pull hitter. And just pitch to him. 1-0 count, don't like that, and that's gone. 2-run shot, Kyle Lewis, and the Pirates are out in front 4-3. Their first lead of the ball game. Just brutal. Just brutal. Brings on Brian Reynolds. Pitch to him. 2-1 count. That's a high fly ball to right field, but it is caught by Thomas. Now it's Castro. He goes down swinging. Okay, so they do take the lead. But we're still in a decent position here. We only have 3 hits on the day. The offense has been really, really anemic here. We just we need to score some frickin' runs here. You would think a 3-run lead spot in the first inning would have at least helped a little bit, but it didn't. We give up 4 runs. We're here top 6. Corbin Carroll. Just swing away. 3-0 count works it. I think I'm done with just taking pitches here. I'm just telling all these guys to swing away here, see what happens. So he draws a walk to lead things off, brings up Alek Thomas. Unless I'm going to steal. Then we would take pitches. So I'm thinking, take the first pitch. Strike 1, steal second. Okay, so he does not like that. Do it again. Just go for second. Doesn't like that either. So it's 1-2. And Thomas, line drive center field, but it's caught by Lewis. So 1 down. Carroll still on first. Just swing away with Garcia. That's going to be a blast to center field, but it is going to be right to Lewis. So 2 down. Carroll's tagging. Oh my goodness. He tagged from first base. What a madman. Brings up Cruz. Who... take a pitch. Why not? Strike. Slicer gets past him. Let's go. No, we are not. We are not going. We are holding up Carroll at third. I am not testing that arm. The runners are on the corners here. Corbin Carroll on third. Brings up Rafael Marchand, who has driven in a run for us here in the postseason. We are going to take a pitch. Strike 1 should just swung away. Works at 1-2. That's going to land in. Beautiful. Rafael Marchand comes up clutch. Cruz even goes first to third. 2 down. Runners on the corners once again here as Marchand comes up huge. Ties the game at 4. Brings up Cedric Mullins. So take a pitch. That's called strike curveball. 2-2. So he gets sit down for Priester's 6th K, and we move things on. At the bottom of the 6th here, Bryce Helder still on the hill, but I might get somebody up here. Like, I might think about getting like Morejón or Fisher, honestly, up. For now, we'll leave him in. We'll see what else Elder can do here. We're going to get a... No, we're not. No, we're not. We are going to get Nate Fisher up in the bullpen here. Let Elder pitch to this guy here. So Gonzalez leading things off. He's a spray hitter. Just pitch to him. 2-2 count. Strike 3 on the curveball. Brings up Ian Happ. Hard shift right. And he gets plunked. That's not good. Runner on first here. Fisher is ready, but he hits lefties well. So if I'm going to bring in Fisher, it's going to be the next batter. We don't want to go corners in. We want to go double play depth. And pitch to contact. Slicer. Okay, so they get the lead runner, but they do not get the runner at first. So 2 down now, runner on first. Brings up Endy Rodriguez. Who, what does he hit better against? He hits both of them quite well, so no real weakness there for Rodriguez. Let's see what Elder can do here. 2-2 count, ground ball, first base. Riggio steps on the bag. Elder works a scoreless inning. We move things on to the 7th. We'll sit down Fisher. Quinn Priester still on the hill here for the Buccos. So top 7. Just swing away with Antonio Anderson. as he hits a fly ball to deep center field, but it's going to be caught by Lewis for out number 1. Now it's Mendez at the dish. We are going to... The infield's back. So I'm going to... Or not back, but it's normal. We're going to try it. Lays down the bunt. Far up the line there, and they do not get it. So 2 down. Riggio now at the dish. We are going to get... it's about to be the 7th here, so we're going to get Weissenberger back up in the pen, as well as Fisher. Yeah, so Fisher, 2 down here. Rock Riggio, just swing away. Works a 3-1 count. Draws a walk. All right. He's on first base. Brings up Corbin Carroll. A little hit and run action. And, oh my goodness, diving catch from the second baseman to rob Carroll of getting that through in the outfield grass. As I take a sip of my iced coffee here. We move things on. Bottom of the 7th. We are going to get... like, Weissenberger did just pitch, but he's still got 91 rested. Let's sit down Frazier for now. Bring in Weissenberger here. In the 7th inning, facing Peguero. Works the count full. Beautiful. Gets him looking. 1 down. Brings up Montero. That's a fly ball, right center field. Tracking it is Mullins. 2 down. All right, brings up Kyle Lewis. He is a pole hitter, so we'll get the outfield shifted over to the left. 0-1 count. Pop fly, center field, played him perfectly. Mullins there to put it away. 1-2-3 inning for Weissenberger. We move things on. Top 8. And we are going to bring Aaron Ashby into the bullpen here. Alec Thomas leading things off, just swing away. 2-2 count here as they bring in a new pitcher, and he strikes out Thomas. So 1 down, brings up Garcia. 2-0 count. Slices one down the third base line, hits off the little jut out there, but Garcia still gets a double. And their pitcher is going to come out of the game here. They bring on Omar Cruz, probably completely cold here. And we have Josue Cruz. The dish against a lefty, though. So I really don't want him hitting against lefties. You know, his ratings say that he should not be awful against lefties, but he is indeed awful against lefties. So we are just not even going to, attempt to give him an AB here. We are instead going to bring on Eli White, I'm thinking. Eli White is the man to bring in here. Pinch hitting against the lefty. Veteran we picked up from the Rangers at the deadline. And he is just going to swing away. And he pops one up. Of course. So 2 down runner on third. Brings up Marchand, Mr. Clutch. He's also just going to swing away. And they're scared of Rafael Marchand. They just intentionally walked him. Bring up Cedric Mullins. We are going to let hit here, but we're going to take a pitch. 1-0, take another pitch. 2-0, all right. How about take another pitch? 2-1, all right. How about swing away? Full count. Mullins, ground ball into the shift, nothing going. So still a 4-4 game. Move things on, bottom of the 8th. Aaron Ashby is ready. He's entering the game. Our stopper is in to pitch the last 2 innings of the game. So Brian Reynolds here at the dish. We are going to pitch him. Okay, I don't know why the infield was shifted like that either. That was weird. Double play depth here as they walk Reynolds. Not great. Brings up Castro, who is a pole hitter, so we'll shift the outfield to the left that way. Double play depth for the infield, and we will pitch to contact, honestly. Strike 3, beautiful. Double play depth here. Gonzalez, spray hitter, outfield normal. Pitch to contact with him, too. See if we can get a double play here. Slicer, second, first, 4-6-3, beautiful. Taylor made. Aaron Ashby works his thing, works a scoreless 8th, move things on, top 9. Omar Cruz at the dish, Omar Cruz pitching, Antonio Anderson at the dish here. Hasn't done anything But it's not like we really have anybody we can bring in to pinch hit for him aside from Tamar Johnson, who also hasn't really done anything. I just take a pitch. Strike called, swing away, 0-1. Anderson bloops it in. Beautiful. Lands in, and now that he got on base, what we can do is bring in the man who will just continue to play second base the rest of this game. Tamar Johnson, pinch running at second base. His 70 speed brings up Mendez. Easiest bunt of my life. Lays it down. They don't get Johnson. They get Mendez. So one down here. Runner on second is the 70 grade speed Tamar Johnson. Rock Riggio at the dish, who has been phenomenal this game. Works the full count. Ground ball up the middle. Fielded. Okay, so 2 down, but runner on third brings up Corbin Carroll. And we need something good here. 1-0, 2-0. Gets away! It gets away! Oh my goodness! Tamar Johnson scores on the wild pitch, and we take the lead in the top of the 9th. My goodness. The Snakes take the lead with Corbin Carroll at the dish. Take the 3-0. I don't even care. It's in there. Now swing away. And he strikes out, but we have the lead. Yes, I know this. We have Tamar Johnson, who's going to play second base. Eli White will obviously stay in a DH. We don't have any other defensive substitutions to make here. Aaron Ashby, our stoppers on the hill, looking to close things out. Ian Happ at the dish. Pitch to him. 0-2 count. Ground ball into the shift. Tamar rips it across. 1 down. Brings up Ke'Bryan Hayes. Guard lines. Outfield deep. Sure. Full count. Strike 3. Sit down, Hayes. 2 down. Brings up Rodriguez. Same outfield. 2-2 count. Struck him out. Aaron Ashby. The 2-inning save. As the Snakes win a playoff game here. Force game 3. 1-1 is the series. What a game. What a game. The D-backs win game 2. My goodness. Rock Riggio had a hit. He had a walk. Great game for him. Carroll had a 2 runs scored. 2 hits for Garcia. Had a hit for Cruz even. Marchand with a hit and 2 runs driven in. A walk. They intentionally walked him. They were so scared. Big clutch hit for Anderson there. Tamar Johnson, speed wreaking havoc. And then Martinez, didn't have his best stuff, but was, only gave up 3, and the offense picked him up. Give him credit. Elver, obviously gave up that home run, but still, he was fine in his time pitched, his 1 2/3. Weissenberg pitched a scoreless inning. Ashby gets the 2-inning save with 3 Ks. What else do you want? All right, it's time for game 3. They're actually going to be throwing Max Chapman here while tired. We are not going to go that route, though, of throwing the tired pitcher. We are actually going to be throwing Brooks Wilson, because if we take a look here, he's actually on fire. So Brooks Wilson is actually going to get the start, while Lilly, he will be available in the bullpen if we decide to go that route. But Brooks Wilson, he is actually going to be the one who gets the start here, and hopefully we're able to put together a decent game behind him, the 2-time All-Star. While the lineup, it's against the lefties, so Eli White's playing a DH, and then it's a little bit different. Marchand's up on the 2-hole, but let's hop into it here. Game 3. All right, Corbin Carroll leading things off against Max Chapman. Take a pitch. Let's rock and roll here. In there for strike 1. Works it back 1-2. Slicer into the corner. Corbin Carroll. Brian Reynolds West. Leadoff double. Beautiful. He's on second base. Brings up Marchand. He'll take a pitch. That's in there for ball 1. Or I should say not in there, but back-to-back balls. So 2-0 count here to Marchand. Let's swing away. He slices one right side. Moves up Carroll 90 feet. So 1 down. Alec Thomas here at the dish. Just swing away. Go for it. 1-2. He goes down swinging. Not great. Now it's Luis Garcia. We'll take a pitch. In there for a strike. We'll swing away now. He also goes down swinging. So we strand a man at third, at first. Once again, or at third in the first inning, once again. So Brooks Wilson here, getting the start for the D-backs. I can't talk, Jesus Christ. The 3-1 count, not a good start. It's a pop fly, though, into left field, played perfectly by Carroll, 1 down. Brings on Ian Happ. Little dribbler back to the pitcher, easy out. No, it's not. What was that? What was that, Wilson? Field your position. Jesus. We're going double play depth. Double play depth here. And just pitch to him. Swing into the first pitch here. Reynolds, 4-6-3. 4-6-3, baby. Let's go. Nothing going for the Buccos. Move things on top 2. It's Eli White. Just swing away. That's going to be into the gap. Let's go. The lefty crusher. Eli White, the veteran, picks up the double to lead off the inning. Move things on. Cedric Mullins. He is going to... Honestly, I'm tempted to bunt. I am tempted to bunt. I really, really am. We're doing it. We're bunting. We're bunting with Mullins. He lays it down. Gets the runner over to third. 1 down. Rock Riggio now, swing away, works the count full, strike 3, not great. Brings up Antonio Anderson, also just swing away. And he is going to... Oh my god. Oh my god. Kyle Lewis sliding catch robs Anderson of extra bases and the go-ahead run. Bottom 2. Castro leading things off. Pull hitter, want the outfield shifted. No, I don't want the infield shifted. Maybe just slightly to the right. So Castro, full count. Strike 3, sit down. As there's people outside my window screaming. But Gonzalez here. Spray hitter, just pitched to him. Ground ball. Anderson, easy play, 2 down. Brings on Rodriguez, pull hitter, want the outfield shifted to the right. Why is it doing that? It shifts both of them. I don't like that, but I guess we'll just leave it like that. Why not? Full count. And he strikes him out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3 inning for Wilson. Now we're top 3 here. Mendez at the dish. Just swing away. Oh my goodness. They put Mendez on first base. Now it's Corbin Carroll. Take a pitch. High for ball 1. 1-1. Or 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Interesting. They tried to throw to first to get Mendez too. And we are actually going to steal second here with Mendez, but he's going to hold up. So it's 3-0 here. Take the whole way in their first strike. Swing away now. And Carroll bloops it in. That'll move up Mendez first and second here. Nobody out. Brings on Marchand. 2 very solid base runners here at the dish as Marchand just going to take some pitches here. That's 1-1. Now he's going to swing away. He's going to go down swinging. Okay, so 1 down here. Brings up Alec Thomas. Just go for it. And he just watches it. God, 2 down runners on now. Just swing away. And he slices one right back to the pitcher. Strands 2 runners. Still scoreless. Bottom 3. Kyle Lewis leading things off. He's a pull hitter. We want the outfield shifted to the left there. We're going to pitch to him. As he hits it to the right side, but Thomas is a good defender, so he's able to get to it for out number 1. Now it brings up Hayes. As he's going to bloop one in front of Mullins, so a bloop single there for Cabrian Hayes. Brings up Peguero, double play depth, absolutely. Boom, 1-1 count, ground ball, Anderson to second. Mendez does not have a play at first base, though, even with his defense. So now Peguero at first base. He's insanely fast. Brings up Montero. We would like to throw to first, please. All right, how about we throw to first again? All right, he's safe. How about we pitch out? Okay. Pitch 2 batter. And that's going to get it. Carroll fields, throw into third base. Not in time. So Peguero on third base like I was worried about. Runners on the corners here. Shift guard third base. Sure. 1-1. Ground ball. Beautiful. Beautiful. Mendez makes the play, and we keep it scoreless. So top 4 here. Eli White's leading things off. Swinging at the first pitch. Ground ball at the shortstop. Nothing going. Now it's Mullins. Let's swing away. 1-2 count. He just watches it. So 2 down. Now it's Reggio. Works the full count like he always does. Slow roller out to shortstop, and he does not beat it out. 1-2-3 go the Snakes. Bottom 4 now. Brooks Wilson facing Brian Reynolds. Let's just go normal shift right there. He's not an extreme pull, and he walks him. God, Reynolds on first base. We want to go double play depth. So double play depth for the infield, outfield, and get shifted to the right. And pitch contact, 1-2, and he rips one. Damn it! Rodolfo Castro bombs one to right field, 2-0 for the Buccos. Not good. Not good whatsoever here. Nick Gonzalez up, just pitch to him, I guess. See if we can get some outs here. Strikes him out. Brings up Rodriguez. Ground ball into the shift. God, you can just do that like a batter before. Now we got, we'll leave the infield normal, but the outfield shifted to the left here. 0-1 to Lewis, and he plunks him. What are you doing? Just in case things get out of hand here, we are going to get Morejón up in the bullpen. Maybe Bobby Miller, too. We'll get Morejón and Bobby Miller in the bullpen. Some double barrel action there, just in case Wilson gets out of hand here in this inning. And 2 down, run around first. Cabrian Hayes, just pitch to him normally. 1-2 count. Strike 3, sits down. All right. We might still bring in... Oh, Moran's already ready? That's interesting. We're going to sit these guys down for now. But once we get to like 2 outs, we're probably going to bring one of them back up. And if Wilson gives up like a double or something, or he even gives up a hit, walk somebody or something, we might just bring in one of those guys right away. But Antonio Anderson here facing Max Chapman. 0-2 counts. Pop fly. Deep center field, actually, but not deep enough as Lewis puts it away. Now it's Mendez. 1-0 count. And ground ball first base. Nothing going. Top of the order now, Carroll. That's a pop fly into left field. It's caught for out number 3. Nothing going. Figueroa's now at the dish here. This is his second time. Yeah, so we're about to be 3 times through the order. So I forgot to warm somebody up. God damn it. Morejón and Bobby Miller. And Figueroa here, just pitched to him. 2-2 count. I knew it was going to happen. But Thomas! Oh my goodness! The diving play. Alec Thomas robs him of extras. And now we're back to the top of the order here. We're going to sit down Bobby Miller. Bring in Morejón for the 3rd time through the order. Facing Montero. Full count. Pop fly in the infield or foul territory. And Reggio puts it away out number 2. Now it is Ian Happ. And he pops one into shallow center field. Or not shallow, but Mullins does put it away. 1-2 inning worked by Morejón. And, or not 1-2-3. The first that was gotten by Wilson on that insane catch by Thomas and Wright. But you know what I mean. Scoreless inning worked by the Snakes here. We need to get the bats going. We need to score runs here. We're down 2-0. This is game 3. This is do or die here. We got to score runs. So Marchand, just take a pitch. See what happens. Ball. All right, take another pitch. Strike. All right, how about we swing away? 1-2. That's a pop fly, deep center field, but caught by Lewis. All right. Thomas, just swing away. 0-2, don't like that. Ground ball first base, quick 2 outs. Garcia. Pop fly center field. That's not going to land in. 1-2-3 inning for Max Chapman. We're on bottom of the 6th. Morejón facing Brian Reynolds. Pull hitters, so we'll go like shift left. All right, I think we'll go infield normal, outfield shift left. Boom. Beautiful. Morejón punches him out. Now it's Castro and do the thing where we shift the outfield only. Full count. Strike 3, back-to-back Ks. Brings up Gonzalez. 2-2. Strike 3. Morejón strikes out the side. Move things on top 7. Let's get these bats going. Come on. Something here. Swing away. Strike 3. Brings on Mullins. Ooh, they brought in Abreu. Very interesting. He's been lights out in the bullpen, but it's not Chapman, who we could not hit off of for anything. That guy went, he went 6 1/3 on like 69% stamina or whatever it was that he had to start that game. So pretty insane stuff. But Mullins here facing Abreu. Ball 1. Take another pitch. Ball 2. Swing away. Works at full. Strike 3. Mullins goes down swinging. Now it's Rock Reggio. Take a pitch here with 2 outs. Ball 1. 1-1. Reggio, pop fly, deep right field, but not deep enough. 1, 2, 3, go the Snakes. Bottom 7 now. Morejón not wanting to pitch him here. We're going to get Miller warming, and we are going to get no, not Miller. We're going to sit down Miller. We're going to get Fisher and Cruz up in the bullpen here. As Andy Rodriguez comes up, only shift the outfield. 1-0 count. Slicer, or a little dribbler, Marshawn Fields tosses the first, 1 down. Brings up Kyle Lewis, only shift the outfield. 1-1. Pop fly, left field. Corbin Carroll played it perfectly, puts it away out number 2. Now it's Cabrian Hayes. Pitch to him, please. Ground ball at the shortstop. 1, 2, 3, go the Pirates. Move things on top of the 8th. We are going to we're going to sit these guys down for now, and then when we get the 2 outs, we're going to warm them up again, or Cruz, because he's going to come in for the 8th inning. But Antonio Anderson here leading off against Albert Abreu. Take a pitch. All right. Slider in for a strike. All right. Swing away. 1-2. Don't like that. He strikes out. God damn it. Now we got my... The thing is, if we take him out, we don't have anybody to play shortstop, aside from Anderson. We can move Anderson there to be like a not good shortstop. I think we have to do it here. We need somebody to get on base. So let's get Scott up. Bring in Scott as a pinch hitter. And take a pitch. Bring in JP Sears. I didn't even see that. They probably brought him in after I brought in the pinch hitter, but still, which makes me realize that I probably should have brought him in too instead of Cruz, because if I brought in Cruz, they would have brought in this guy, and then Cruz just completely neutralized. But Scott here, 0-1, and hits it hard, but right at Ian Happ. 2 down. Get Cruz back up in the pen. Corbin Carroll just swing away, 2-2. Hop up. Left field. Wait a minute. Oh my God, he caught it right at the wall. Nothing going. Right. Bring in Tamar in the 9 spot. Move Anderson to shortstop. Move Tamar to second. Because Anderson's a 40 shortstop and Tamar is a 35 shortstop. So, yeah. And then, of course, we're going to bring Steven Cruz into pitch. Facing Peguero. 1-2 count to him. Strike 3. All right. Now it's Montero. 3-1, not great. Walks him. We're going to go double play depth. Pop fly into the outfield. Mullins puts it away out number 2. Brings up Reynolds. Yeah, we would like the outfield to be shifted along with him. He's not extreme pull, though, so I want to just go normal shift right. Full count. Bam! Locks him up. Top 9. This is what it comes down to. 2, 3, 4 due up. Marshawn, Thomas, Garcia. This is what it comes down to. We just need to hit. We need 2 runs, and we extend the game. That's it. Just please, whatever it takes. How about we take a pitch here, huh? In there for a strike. Don't like that. Works it back 2-2. And Marshawn slices one, but right at Hap. 1 down. Alec Thomas. We're just going to swing away. Tell him to swing 0-3. Oh, I like that. Ball 4. All right, so we got a base runner. The game-tying run is at the dish in Luis Garcia, and we all know what Luis Garcia is like. The guy can hit. Let's go hit and run on the first pitch here. Fouls it off. Just swing away. Rips it right at the center fielder. 2 down. Thomas on first. It's Eli White facing a lefty. What he's here for. Take a pitch. In there for a strike. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. And then he strikes out. God. Well, we won a playoff game this year, but we don't win a series. So we don't get swept. You know, better season than last year. Win more games regular season, but we don't win in the playoffs. And we win 1 game, but we don't win the series. And we lose the Pirates because we can't score. The offense just falls apart in the postseason, apparently. Just nothing going. I mean, game 1, they literally win on a walk-off shrimp from Steven Cruz. Just walks in the bases loaded. They win 1-0. Game 2, we win 5-4 because of a wild pitch. And then game 3, we strand a bunch of runners and can't drive anybody in, and we lose 2-0. It's not like we were, we pitch, we always pitch, we always play defense. It's just, the offense just disappears. Carroll hit a bit, Thomas did, Marshawn had like a clutch hit. But literally everybody else just didn't do anything. I mean, White didn't do anything, obviously. Garcia didn't hit. Riggio had the 1 game where in game 2 where he was good. Aside from that, nothing. Cruz obviously didn't do anything. Anderson didn't do anything. Mendez obviously didn't. Mullins didn't even get a single hit. And Rodolfo Castro gets the MVP for the Pirates because he got 4 hits and 10 ABs. And he had the big 2-run home run in game 3, which was what ended us. Alrighty, so the 2027 season has officially come to an end. We get a very fine score of 597. And if we take a look at the playoff tree here, the Pittsburgh Pirates went all the way to win the World Series. So at least we can take some solace in the fact that the team that beat us, the team that took us to the wire in the wild card, did end up going all the way and winning in the World Series in 7 games. They made it count the whole way. They went the distance against us. They went the distance against the Cubs. They didn't go the distance against. They won in 6 against the Pirates, but then they went 7 against the Rangers in the World Series. So take a look at the Pirates roster here. We know what they were like. I don't know why I'm looking at this honestly. We've already looked at them. We know what the Pirates are like. But they won the World Series. Take a look at the playoff coverage here. So yeah, they took game 1. They go up 1-0. Then they go up 2-0. Then it's 2-1. Then it's 2-2. And then the Rangers 3-2. Pirates back against the wall. They win both games 6 and 7 as they win. And Rodolfo Castro gets the World Series MVP. I guess the guy just tore it up this postseason. Oh yeah. 178 WRC plus in 21 games. 5 home runs, 5 doubles in the postseason. I mean, pretty absurd stuff. After putting up like a very mediocre regular season, he just explodes in the playoffs. This guy just loves hitting in the playoffs lately. He had 2025 NL wildcard game, 2027 NL wildcard game, 2027 Division Series, 2027 World Series. I mean, he had 3 of those 5 home runs came just in the World Series. 12 hits and 30 ABs in the World Series. I mean, Jesus. And this also means that Pablo Lopez actually almost won a World Series because he was on this team because we traded him for Martinez, who pitched for us in the wild card and pitched, decently well and was good for us down the stretch. But, he went to Texas pitched much better for them than he did for us. I'm looking at postseason splits here. Regular season pitched much better for them than he did for us, but then in the postseason, looks like he was really, really good in the 4 starts he got. 182 ERA plus, very solid 42 innings in the postseason for Lopez. Definitely ended up being a big part of their run, but they do fall short, and so do we. 2027 has come to an end, and now it is time for us to attempt to continue improving this team and make the playoffs again next season.